Hey everyone, today I want to answer a question that I get asked pretty often by clients, and it's around reimaging Windows Desktop OS. So oftentimes you're still running Windows 7 Pro, but you need new machines. You're not ready to move to Windows 10, and so you need a way to image all of those new desktops with Windows 7 Pro, and OEM really doesn't allow you to do that across the board, right? So what you need to do to be able to reimage those devices with Windows 7 Pro is you actually have to go out and buy a volume licensing copy of Windows Pro. That'll allow you to go ahead and reimage with an earlier version of Windows Pro. So you go back to Windows 7 if you need to. The way to do this is there's a couple ways you can't buy it. If you are on an enterprise agreement, you can't just add a single copy of Windows Pro because an enterprise agreement, it's an enterprise-wide commitment, so you'd have to buy actually the enterprise upgrade for all of your devices across the organization. Since you only want to re-image Windows 7 Pro, you don't need enterprise, and you can get away with just a single license to be able to do this. It doesn't make sense. The next option would be your MPSA agreement. If you're still in the first year of your MPSA, you can actually buy a copy of Windows Pro. I say in the first year because Microsoft has three different product pools: systems, applications, and servers. And the desktop OS, Windows Pro would fall under systems. Now, because MPSA is a point-based program, all three pools are open in the first year. If you don't meet the minimum points, 500 points for each pool, if you don't meet those 500 points in the systems pool, that systems pool is put on hold by Microsoft. So really, if you've been buying VDA licenses, then that might be the only way that pool is still open after the first year. So if that pool is closed, then you would have to go to open licensing, which is really the first it's entry level into volume licensing. It requires the least commitment, the least amount of purchases. And so if you have an open licensing agreement already in place, it's still active, then you could just go ahead and buy one volume licensing copy of Windows Pro. If not, then there's a 5 license minimum. So you can either buy 5 copies of that or think of some other things you need from Microsoft and you just buy 4 other licenses of things that you need at the same time. That'll open up that agreement and be able to get that Windows Pro license. Once you have that, you can use those volume licensing bits to go ahead and re-image your OEM PCs. So I'll go ahead and include links to the re-imaging rights document from Microsoft as well as the Windows 10 licensing guide, so you can refer to that. I hope this is helpful. It's certainly been a question I've gotten quite a bit, and thank you for watching.